Thank you very much to everyone who has taken the time to subscribe to my channel. I just hit 100 subscribers today. Now, to someone that might not mean anything, but for me, I'm so grateful for it. Each and every person who has taken the time to show support, thank you. I'm of a belief that ministering to people, you're ministering to an individual. So I minister to an audience of one who will minister to an audience of 1,000. Each and every person on this platform matters. I'm going to be closing off the topic that I've been discussing. So if you haven't seen my previous video, make sure that you check them out. There's already 2 parts out on laying a strong foundation for our kids. Today I'm just gonna wrap it up. This is a very broad topic. I'm gonna be discussing so many things. If we haven't met, my name is Monale Akol, and I am very passionate about raising kids that are healed, whole, and understand the place of their servitude, meaning that they contribute meaningfully to the society. They believe and know that they're created for a purpose, and that purpose is exactly the solution that will make this world a better place. Today is going to, I'm just going to get straight to it. I just find that the topic is laying a strong foundation for our kids, and check out the previous videos. There are 2 videos on this topic that I've taken out, part 1 and part 2. So today it's part 3. And in wrapping it up, I just wanted to remind parents that being a parent is a calling. Being a parent is not just sort of like a biological thing or something constructed by a government or a community. It's a God idea, and it's a good idea as well. So when it's done well, it's beautiful, because we raise kids that have an understanding of who they are and how they serve, how their contribution matters in a community, in a society, wherever that they go. And so we begin to look at people and life in general as this beautiful thing where all of us are connected, because we are all created by God. Whether you believe it or not, whether you know it or not, to find your purpose, you need to consult with the Creator. Otherwise, you'll live a life according to the precepts of this world, which are very narrow-minded. I'm very sure you're not created to just have a job and just have a car or just have a beautiful house. All those things, though they're beautiful, they are but short-sighted. They are but passing. They're very superficial. They're on the surface. There is a deeper reason and a purpose that you're here on this world, and firstly, that purpose is to image Him. Now, to image God, as Genesis 1:27 says, we are created in His image. In His image He created them, male and female. It means to express His character, His light. When the Bible says that you are the light of the world, it means that you are called to express the goodness of God. You're called to stand and be that which He has called you to be. So I personally find that a lot of parents forget that they're not raising their kids for themselves. You are raising your kids to be able to live with others. So no matter how much you love them, no matter how long you think you're going to live, when you die, when you leave this world, when you get old, you are going to have to leave your kids into this world. They're not going to have access to you. That's a reality. And therefore, they're going to be adults one day. They're going to be parents one day. And what you have passed on to them, it's exactly what's going to carry them. It's interesting that as much as we have prominent schools, we have universities, prestigious universities, we've got all this technology, and so many things over time seems to have progressed. The only thing that seems to be lacking is character. Could it be that in constructing what is important and raising our kids, we're forgetting fundamentals to raising our kids? the basic things. You see, if you lack a foundation, why I wanted to start with this topic, laying a strong foundation for our kids, is that whatever lacks a strong foundation does not stand the test of time. If we raise our kids in a way that they should go according to Proverbs 22:6, it is that they will stand the test of time. And standing the test of time basically is the challenges of this world that requires character, not only intellectual capacity or talents and skills, but that you have character. Character, I'm talking about mannerisms, I'm talking about patience, that you persevere, you are loving, you're kind, you're gentle, you tell the truth. Those things are character, and the truth of the matter is that a lot of people are not born with those. It's something that is taught, and thank God that we can be taught. So as a parent, or as parents, we need to understand and remember that we're not raising kids for ourselves. The chances are, if you don't really like some of the behaviors that your child has, if your kids are constantly exhibiting behaviors that you feel that is not something that they should be doing, as a parent, you should be guiding them, you should be teaching them a way in which to conduct themselves so that they will be able to be, I would say, accepted into a larger community. So parents should also remember that they are stewards. So the word steward refers to the responsible management and caretaking of something, often with a sense of duty and accountability. So responsibility, sustainability, it's very, very important as a steward. You have to understand how to take care of something. Though the child is yours, does not belong to you. So God gave us kids so that we continue. He's our Father, and we parent our kids after His likeness, meaning that the way in which we raise our kids should very much symbolize the values that our Father gave us. So I just want to remind parents that discipline is a good thing. It differs from one person to another how they would actually bring about discipline to the house. But the Bible says that a man without constraint or discipline is like a city without a wall. It means that anything comes in and anything goes out. It means that that person has no boundary, and that person is not able to achieve anything without having discipline in your household, a very clear discipline to your kids about what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. Unfortunately, you're setting them up for a failure. You as the parent need to determine, this is how we treat each other in our home. This is what we do here at home. This is how we speak to each other. This is how we treat one another. This is how we take care of each other. And if you instill that at a younger age, chances of them going out to school and other places having that mindset are very high, and they will be kids that are very much welcomed into the community that they are a part of. And trust me, everybody wants well-mannered kids, but hardly do we sit down and be intentional about what it takes for us to raise kids that are able to be a blessing into the society that they are a part of. So I just want parents to take their responsibility very serious.